Merry Christmas, everyone. This is Pam from I Want the Truth. And as we all know, the stimulus package did pass, and it passed right currently for $600. So we may still get the $2,000. I'll tell you about that in a moment. But $600 per person, $600 per dependent. There is no cap on how many dependents that can be claimed in your family. So if you have 6 children, 6 times 600, $3,600. Plus you and your husband, another $1,200. Now, President Trump is still pushing for the $2,000. If the House goes for it, which they may, it looks good so far. If they go for the $2,000, we will get the $600 now. When the changes take place, we'll get another $1,400 bump for each person. And once again, there's no cap on the dependents as it stands right now, if it's approved. Okay? We should be getting our checks. If you received direct deposit last time, you should get your check between the 4th and the 6th of January. If you got it by check, you will get it supposedly no later than the 22nd of January. Debit card, no later than 22nd of January. Now, if the 22nd rolls around and you still have not gotten your check, don't worry, because if you go and file your taxes, which usually right around that time they open it up and we're allowed to do our taxes, all the way up to April 1st, all the way up to April 1st, you can do your taxes and claim, if you did not receive your stimulus check, you can claim it on your taxes and you will get that money. And it cannot be deducted from or garnished. So even if you owe taxes and you get, say, $30,000 back, but that all goes to the government because you owe that, or whatever, but the $600 per person, they can't take that. So if you owe back taxes, they can't take it. If you have child support arrears, they can't take it. So say you're getting $30,000 back, but you owe that in child support, they would have to give that part of your taxes to the person who's supposed to receive the child support, but the $600 per person, you would still receive directly, and they cannot garnish that. So that's, good for you, bad for the person getting it, I guess. So once again, direct deposits January 6th, check January 22nd, debit card January 22nd. If you don't receive it by then and you're doing your taxes, claim it on your taxes. And so let's talk about what if you closed your checking account out from the last time you had your check direct deposited. Well, they're going to bounce that back. It's going to get rejected from the bank saying the account's closed, and then the IRS, the government, will mail out that check. Now, if you moved, okay, then you need to go on to USPS.gov and do a change of address right now. Do not. Now, there's many addresses that'll pop up. Make sure that you're on USPS.gov and you do the change of address. If you get a text or an email or a phone call and someone saying, we can get you your check quickly, sooner than, you're supposed to get it, that's a scam. If they say, oh, I know that, you moved, and we can help you get your check, that's a scam. Nobody has your information. The government would not release that information. So make sure that you go on there and you do the changes that you have to make. USPS.gov, make your changes there, and they'll mail you out a check. Let's see, what else? There's a lot of scams out there. Once again, the government's not giving out your information. If someone says they have your information, it's a scam. I don't care if they know everything about you. It's a scam. The government will not call you. Once again, no garnishments. This stimulus check is free and clear no matter what. Taxes, back taxes, owe the bank money, owe the government money, owe child support. Your check will not be garnished. Let's see. Now, if you received an extra check or do receive an extra check and it's in your name, you can keep that. But let's say your husband passed away and you get his check, you are not allowed to cash that. That is illegal, and you have to send that back. Please don't use that because they will come after you to get that. But if you get an extra check in your name, if you receive a check for $600 in your name, and then you get another check for $600 in your name, and you know you shouldn't be getting a second one, you can still keep that. It mentions it in this bill. If it's made out to you, you keep that check. Bad on them. Okay. Dependents. So dependents receive a check, but 17-year-old dependents and up will not receive a check. Adult dependents will not get a check. College students you will not get a check for them. Once again, there's no cap on how many dependents you can claim as long as they're under 17. Can a 17-year-old dependent get a check? Yes, he can get his own check. Adult dependent, he will get his own check. College student, yes, he or she will get their own check. So, they'll still get it, just not in your name. The same income caps apply as last time. $75,000, and then that's the cutoff for getting the full $600 or /2,000. And then up to $149,000, it's prorated depending on how much you make. Once again, if you don't get your check, file your taxes and claim it on there, and you'll get that money, and it cannot be garnished. Now, what if you had a baby this year? Like my son, he just had a baby, and they don't have the baby's Social Security number yet. So the government don't have it. So there's no proof that there's a baby. Well, claim it on your taxes. You'll get it there. If you have time, get the Social Security number now. I don't think there is time, actually. But you can file for it right now to make sure you have it for your taxes. And I don't know if you know this, but if you have a baby on the last day of the year, you claim that baby for the full year. Okay. All right, so that's it for the check itself. Now let's go on over to the EIDL. So all the information's not out there yet on the EIDL. You can apply for a second round. I believe that the credit score is much higher now. Last I heard it was like 670. So we'll have to look in on that. The grant is back. So everyone that owns their own business or is a contractor, like Uber, sells Tupperware, you have an income where you get a 1099, or you got to do taxes under a business, and you got a Schedule C, you get up to $10,000. So it's $1,000 per employee. So you are your own employee. So in other words, just say my husband and I Uber together. So I claim me and one other employee. So that's 2 employees, and you get $1,000 per employee. So I would get $2,000 if that would be the case scenario for us. There's more information coming out on this as of January 4th-ish. We might get it before, we might get it after, but I will let you know as soon as possible. The PPP, you must have a greater loss of 300% during an 8-week period. And we'll have more information on that. That's very confusing. I'm going to do a full video on the PPP alone. because there's poverty rates and median average income, and you got to have 80% of the median average income, and you can get the full 10,000. So we're going to do a complete one video on just the PPP and the EIDL separately. Let's see. If you do get the PPP or the EIDL, you have to use it on business expenses. If you buy a product, like with the PPP is forgivable, meaning you don't have to pay that back. But you can also, when you got to buy, you got to spend it on the business. If you buy product, just say like a cargo trailer, you get to claim that deduction on your taxes. So it's like a double dip. You get, the free money, plus you get to claim it on the taxes for what you used it for. Rental relief is next. Okay. So this gets a little confusing too, and we will have more information on rental assistance. Anyone, regardless of any assistance that you're already receiving, okay? Regardless if you're on SSI, if you get Social Security, if you're already getting heat assistance, what have you. If you are having problems with your rent, you can get assistance for your past rent and current and future. So all you have to attest that you're having instability keeping your home, and even a late utility payment will do the trick. That will be proof enough. And as long as you were, or if you were unemployed for 90 days, so that's attesting that you're having instability, then you qualify for this. Now, you don't get the full 100%. 90% goes towards your situation, and 10% goes towards the agency. Now, if let's say it's rental assistance that you're applying for, your landlord will get that money directly. So you apply for it, say you're 3 months behind and your rent's $1,000. That's $3,000. So when you apply for that, you're going to say how many months, how much it is per month, and then that $3,000 goes directly to your landlord. Your landlord can apply himself for your back rent, but you have to sign off on it, saying, yes, this information is true. Let's see. If you're a month behind on your electric, you can apply for that, and it goes directly to the electric company. Now, if you don't have the money to pay your rent next month, and you can prove that, like, even if you can get your rent paid for next month if you have, like, a late utility bill. I'm not saying a late rent bill. I'm saying a late utility bill. That's showing that there's instability, okay? And that's all you have to prove is instability and truly not be able to pay your next month's rent. And you will get, your landlord will get that money for the following month or months of rent that you can't afford. I mean, this is a fantastic program, as long as they don't change it as we go along. There's also, it's going to go by median average income in our area, by your county. So who are you going to get this money from? It is going to come through our state or our county. So you want to go into Google and set a Google alert to alert you if you put in area median income, comma, name of your county, or no comma and name of your county. Then you want to do an alert for area median income your city. So area median income Darby. Then you'll do area median income your state, area median income Pennsylvania. And you want to do your county, area median income Delaware County. So you make sure that no matter who's paying this, who already got your money, whatever agency, that you will be notified that it's in play, it's in action. Let's see. Yeah. So there's many that we're gonna have to do one on the rental assistance too. We'll do a video because there's a lot of information and there's going to be a few changes. They're going to make it easier, not harder. But we'll get all that information together and try to find out if we're going. I think we'll go through the state, not the county. But you never know. Okay. You will have to work on this quickly though, because once it is open, they're gonna run out. So you want to be at the front of the line. They will do this in need. So if you're 50% of your median income, if you're below that, then you're going to be first in line because you're the most needy. If you're, 5% above that, then you'll be following in the line behind them. And, they're trying to do it, prioritize who needs it the most based on what you're making. Okay. Let's see. I already went over the proof, could be something as simple as a late bill for your water, your electric, what have you. Let's see. I already told you that. The landlord gets the money. Okay, there was a 3% military pay raise. Forbearance. FHA did come out and say that they are going to extend the forbearance, and it sounds like for another year. But don't hold me to that. They're still giving out the information, and it's hit or miss. They say, we're gonna do the mortgage forbearance up to February 2021. Okay, does that mean if I'm already receiving it and I already got a year forbearance, do I get another year forbearance on top of that? And some mortgage companies are trying to trick their people and saying, at the end of the 12 months, you have to pay that full amount due. Like, say, your mortgage is $2,000 a month, and you got a forbearance for a year. Now, at the end of this, you owe $24,000, or you get foreclosed on. No, they're not allowed to do that. It states in the original care package that loan, that money from the forbearance needs to be put at the end of your loan, and or they need to offer you some kind of payment arrangement on that. They can't say it's all due at once. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came out and did basically the same thing. They extended their terms for the forbearance, and they do have different payback information, and we'll get that to you too. Okay. Student loans, no change. They got a delay in payments up to March 2021, and they are still trying to get some changes made there. So we'll see what's going on with that. Okay, Biden is saying when he takes over office, if he takes over office, that there will be another stimulus check for $1,200, but if we get the $2,000, so that was based on if we were getting $600. If we get the $2,000, then he might not give us that $1,200. So that's it right now, for right now. I am going to break this down, be gathering more information on rental assistance, electric, utility assistance, forbearance. We're going to do a video, EIDL, and our PPP. I will give you the information on how to apply immediately for your grant, your $1,000 grant. All right, very good. I will be back with another video tomorrow about the same time. Thank you, and God bless. This is Pam from I Want the Truth.